Mate, life before profitable tradie. I didn't have a life. I would do all the tasks, low priority, high priority, whatever that looked like, I would just choose everything. I think one of the biggest things is with profitable tradie was learning an 80-20 rule and learning how to delegate.
So it's fun hanging out with Glenn today, the unstoppable Glenn. So, mate, would you mind just introducing yourself and telling us about your business, type of work you do, and maybe just what your team is?
Yeah, we run a mobile auto electrical company that services the Greater Auckland region. We've got 6 tradesmen, myself, and an office manager, and we really focus our core workers directly to the trade and insurance-based work.
Glenn, what I'd love to know is what was life like before you joined Profitable Tradie, and what were you looking to achieve with your business?
Mate, life before Profitable Tradie. I didn't have a life. At the time of joining Profitable Tradie, I had 3 children under 3 years old. I would get up at 4. Yeah, was crazy. What was more crazy is it was busy, so I'd get up at 4 a.m. I'd do my paperwork, and then I would go to the gym at 6, go to work, take 100 calls a day, schedule all the guys, and then come home, get home at 6 o'clock, go to bed, and rinse and repeat every day. Things got busier and busier before I started Profitable Tradie, to the point, my breaking point was when I started setting the alarm at like 2:45 and I stopped going to the gym. So I'd just go 3 a.m. till 7 a.m. doing paperwork. Then I'd try and see the kids before I left, do my day, and then come out the other side at 6 p.m. At which point I thought, this is crazy. And I thought, I need to change myself. Something needs to change. It was insane. I feel that I started out and I would do all the tasks, low priority, high priority, whatever that looked like, I would just choose everything. I think one of the biggest things is with Profitable Tradie was learning an 80-20 rule and learning how to delegate. Someone can do 80% of that task, and usually that 20% was just in my mindset.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, and things just run so much smoother. And the stuff that is low priority, I've learned that you can hire someone else to do that work.
And what about in terms of the performance of the business, like the numbers and the marketing, the systems and stuff you put in place as well? I'd love to hear some more about that.
Since joining Profitable Tradie, I guess our turnover's gone up around about 40%. But I feel for me, it was never just about the numbers. It was buying my time back. Like I said, starting your day at 3 o'clock in the morning and then finishing at 6 p.m. each night is a road to nowhere. And
Yeah.
Profitable Tradie has given me the ability where I now start my day at 8 o'clock and it's all over at 5:30 at night. We're doing 40% more total turnover and making more money than what we did 3 years ago. It's a game changer.
So what have been some of the highlights of the things you're really proud of that you've implemented?
Even though I haven't been particularly great at it, it was my lumpy mail campaign was just getting that over the line and getting it out the door is a huge thing for me. And 20-minute catch-ups with my team has been the thing that's probably moved the needle the most within the business. I still have a real, even though I'm not on the phone all day, every day, I have a better handle on what my staff are feeling, how things are running than what I did 3 or 4 years ago, because I get to catch up and I actually understand what's going on in their lives, not just what's going on 8 till 5 in the business.
It's killer, isn't it? Like the team is everything. That's your key to freedom, really.
Yeah. Learning how to do, like, one thing doing the 20-minute catch-ups, but what I learned in the program is how to actually run them so they don't end up as a 40 or 50-minute catch-up. So having the structure that I learned has been huge for me.
So what are some of the other results that you're really excited about for you and the business and the family?
I think a huge one, and I must say, like, getting an office manager. I was told when I joined the program 3 years ago, I was told first thing I need to do is get an office manager. And
how long did it take?
A year. Actually, it took longer than that. It took about 18 months to 2 years. And if I've got any advice for anyone joining the program, just follow the program. Do what you're told and don't question it, because I questioned it, thought I knew maybe a little bit better, and I ended up doing a full U-turn, and it took me 12 or 18 months to do what I should have done in 6 months.
What was the holdup? Because this is a big thing. It's not just about hiring an office manager. It's about making changes that may look like on the surface they're going to cost you some more money, or there's a bit of uncertainty. So what was the mental sort of holdup, and how did you bust through that?
I think a big one, again, around what we're taught in the program is the numbers. So I went to a business boot camp, which for me changed a lot of stuff, because we broke down the exact number of what it was going to cost me to have an office manager in place. And I went back from that boot camp and I was like, oh, it's not that scary after all. It's going to cost me X, and I've got to only put out Y on the other end. And I literally decided then and there that I could then afford to do it. So yeah, it was a complete mindset shift. I could always do it. It was just understanding the numbers.
Which takes the fear away, because there's always some fear associated with growing, right?
Absolutely. And I feel everyone starting out has fear and uncertainty and doubt. And I guess the biggest advice is you should get that fear, uncertainty, and doubt and pass it over to the coach at Profitable Tradie and believe in them and the program, because the hundreds of people before you, like myself, they don't lie. They've got no reason to tell you any reason otherwise. Follow the program.
Yeah, that's great advice. Love to talk just a little bit about the impact on this for you personally. So for you, for Lauren and the family. So how have things changed, in that regard?
Yeah, I can't even really start to explain the impact that Profitable Tradie probably has had on the business. So the business has been in operation for the last 12 or 13 years. I guess I started with Profitable Tradie after about 9 years, and I've gone from working 70 to 80-hour weeks to working 40 to 50-hour weeks on my own terms. And I can pick the kids up from school, drop the kids off from school when I want on my own terms. And just our relationship has completely changed as a couple as well. I'm not stressed out from work and working crazy hours, and the kids know my name or know me as dad, not as a person that flies through at 7 o'clock in the morning.
And that's massive, isn't it? Because if you're just running a business and it's all churn, you can actually lose yourself in it. And
absolutely.
Lose the whole point of why you're doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the time that I've had back is more important to me than money will ever be, because your children will never recognize you for money or anything else. They just want you as a dad and to kick a football round or hit a ball with a bat. They don't mind. They don't care about the money, as long as you got enough money to buy them an ice cream down at the shop.
That's right. That's awesome, man. So I'd love to talk about mindset. So what are the mindset changes that you've had to make then? Because I know you've been through a bit there.
The biggest one with my mindset is learning to value my own time. Because if you don't value your own time, no one will value yours. And I always concentrated on the low impact tasks. I always had a to-do list rather than a high priority list. And there's a big difference. There's a massive difference between a to-do list and a high priority list. So my mindset shift has been the biggest thing that I've learned during my time at PT, and that's just come through education of the coaching system. It's been massive, like learning how to delegate, build jobs for other people. So my mindset has gone from doing, as soon as we get too busy, would be I'll jump in that van, I'll go out and do that job myself because I can make $300. Now my mindset is I'm taking somebody else's job and opportunity away from them as soon as I get in that van. So now I don't have one. I've got rid of all the tools. You've heard this story before, but it's true. Get rid of the tools. Don't steal somebody else's livelihood and job. You should be delegating that out to someone else, giving someone else the opportunity.
It's a great way of looking at it. I love that. But definitely get rid of the tools.
Absolutely. So I had to change around the mindset on tools. And I love, like any tradesman, we all start out as tradesmen, not business owners, all of us. So I guess the biggest thing is that most of us still love to go out on the tools and do stuff. So what I do now is, because I have this inner love for it, but I know I'm not allowed to do it, is I go around and I catch up with the guys just on site to see customers. And I will ask them if they need a hand while I'm there for 10 minutes, at which time I'll grab their tools, put them back in the wrong place in their van, and give them a hand for 10 minutes. And then they want to get rid of me because they're like, oh, this guy's
slowing me down.
Yeah, they're slowing me down. You're slowing me down. Stop talking and leave, please. So it's it's real good. It's been awesome getting rid of those tools.
Glenn, what I'd love to do is just to sort of wrap things up. Do you have any other advice for someone who is stuck with their business and really wants to make some positive change? What do they need to do?
Look, we all, like I just said, we all start out as tradies, and we don't have any MBA or business degrees. So I just think it's, if you're even watching this, you're too late. Sign up to some form of coaching program. $1 Million Tradie has been hugely impactful for our business. We've grown 50%. I'm doing half the hours. And I think, like I said, if you're watching this, just get involved and sign up and get some help for yourself. Yeah, I think coaching is the best thing you can do I'd love to say for your business, but my mindset even around that has changed. I think the coaching is for myself, because once you've got the knowledge, you've got it for life, as long as you keep carrying on with it. And then it's nearly like a drug.